What's going on, guys? VJ here, and today we are talking about Bruno Guimaraes to Arsenal. But first, before we start, guys, we are pushing to 200 subscribers. So please, if you're new here, please subscribe, guys. We're all about Arsenal. Listen, Arsenal is our club. Yeah, we got to cover everything, all the summer targets. Yeah, we want one day to be here, and here you go, Mbappe. No, I'm joking, but listen, Bruno Guimaraes, let's talk about it. Anyway, Bruno's an interesting player because we was linked with him so long ago. We was linked with him before he went to Lyon. I remember all the rumours coming out, 25 million here. And then even when he was leaving Lyon, we was linked with him 45 million. I'm thinking Arsenal and Edu's Brazilian. That's a no-brainer, but I feel like the funds were tight from when we was linked and when he was leaving Lyon. And it's a shame because now you're talking about 100 million. Nah, he's no way a 100 million player. Listen, he's a good player, and we know he comes from a Premier League club, so there's gonna be some tax on that. But yeah, he's nowhere near 80 million, and I feel like Arsenal can roam around the market, as in like they can look at other people, other players in similar positions, and you know, Bruno's not a given. It's not like a Declan Rice from last season. Like Declan Rice, you're only gonna get one player like Declan Rice, and when he's available, you go for it. You pay the money. Bruno now, I'm looking at it. I'm thinking, you know what? If you can get a good deal, go for it. But if you're not gonna get a good deal, if you're going over than 60 million, in my opinion, look elsewhere because there's just no point. There's no point. Let him run down his contract at Newcastle and let the price come down. But do not pay over the odds for this player because listen, we've got targets of our own this summer. We need to be splashing the right amount of money in each department. We've got to get another centre back. Yeah, we've got to get I'd say two wingers and a striker. So you can't be giving out 80 million, 100 million on a midfielder that that we need, but not like in a way where you got to spend 100 million like Declan Rice. Anyway, we know how much we miss, Xhaka and the impact he had on the club, and that number 8 position is so important to the club. It's so important to how I feel like Arteta wants to play, especially like the impact Xhaka had on Martinelli on that left wing. We saw the best of Martinelli because we had a solid number 8 next to him. So I feel like this summer we need to be buying the right player. And Bruno's always done well. Like he's always done well when he's played against Arsenal. Obviously, we saw last season when he had that match where he was just going at Jorginho and he was going at everyone, and he wanted to kill everyone. And I feel like we need a player like that. I feel like we've got some players like that. Like you see, like your Ben Whites and even your Declan Rices, but to add another midfielder that's gonna stand up, yeah, not get bullied. That's the number 8 we need, but we need a number 8 that can just be solid and going forward, he's solid as well. And Bruno covers that. Don't get me wrong, Bruno covers that well. He's ticking off all the boxes, but I wouldn't say main choice. Like for me, in my personal opinion, Bruno will be in my top 3, but my number 1 will be Frenkie De Jong from Barcelona. I feel like Barcelona, they need the money. De Jong hasn't really hit off there. I don't blame him because no one's really hit off there. So, and De Jong's mentioned that part of his plan, well, his footballing plan was always to leave Ajax to go to Arsenal and then make another move to Barcelona. But he obviously went from Ajax to Barcelona. So maybe his next move is Arsenal. I feel like he'll be down. He is someone that can play the 6 and play the 8. And when he's got the ball, he's going to cook something up. So for me, I'm looking at Frenkie De Jong. But then again, if we get Bruno, I'm not saying I'm against it because I'll be for it. I'll be at the Emirates if we sign him, like outside with Sky Sports. So I know like we're picking out 2 players that we might not even get, but these are the players that Arsenal should be looking at. Bruno, for me, gets the go ahead because he's a fighter. He's Brazilian, so he links up with them man in the team, and he just really ticks every box. Yeah, he can shoot, he can score, he can assist, he can defend, and he's a leader as well. He can really stand up and really protect the team. So it's a go ahead for me, but obviously not my number one. Let me know what you lot think. Make sure you comment as well. Just let me know, like, is there anyone else? Is Bruno good enough? Is he not good enough? Would you pay the 100 million? I would not pay 100 million. I'm saying 60 million max. I reckon we can get Frenkie De Jong for a similar price for 60 million. So that's where my head is out now. Let me know what you lot think, and make sure you subscribe, because guys, we're covering it all. Everyday Arsenal. That's what the series is called, Everyday Arsenal. And let's see what Edu and Arteta. But guys, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.